Hello student. Today we will start the new chapter number 2, formula, functions and more in Excel. In this first part of the video, we will learn about MS Excel, data formatting in MS Excel, cells in MS Excel and the formula in MS Excel. So, first of all, we will learn what do you mean by MS Excel. MS Excel means Microsoft Excel is a software. It is a kind of software program produced by Microsoft that allows user to organize, format and calculate data with formulas using a spreadsheet system. This software is the part of Microsoft Office suite. So this program is developed by the Microsoft company. That's why its name is MS Excel or Microsoft Excel. This program are used to organize or calculate the data. For example, if we want to make the report cards, we will use this program to make report card because it provides us the formulas to calculate the total number or percentage of marks. So, these are the program which is used to format and calculate the data using spreadsheet. Means this is called spreadsheet. Now, we will learn some terms in MS Excel. Here you can see terms used in MS Excel. That is, first is worksheet. What do you mean by worksheet? A worksheet is a collection of cells. Means here you can see in the screen this whole page we will call worksheet because we are doing all kind of work here only. After that, workbook. What is a workbook? Workbook is a collection of worksheet. Means the collection of two or more this worksheet is called workbook, like our workbook. Our workbook also have so many chapters. Our textbook also have so many chapters. Likewise, workbook also have so many worksheet there. After that, come to the next term, that is cell. What do you mean by cell? A cell is a rectangular area on a worksheet. Here you can see all these are the cells. Here you can see all these rectangle areas are cell, rectangle box, or you can say this is called cells. It is formed by the intersection of column and rows. So all are the cells. So here are the main terms used in MS Excel, that is worksheet, collection of all cells. Here you can see in the picture, and the workbook, collection of worksheets, and the cell is this rectangular shaped box is called cells. So you can also see in this screen, this MS Excel is used to maintain this kind of record or make the report cards. Here you can see here the marks entries are given there, and here the calculation of total marks is given. So the MS Excel is used for this kind of work. So after maintaining that kind of table or records, now come to the next term, that is data formatting in MS Excel. What do you mean by data formatting? Formatting in Excel is a neat trick in Excel which is used to change the appearance of the data represented in the worksheet. Means formatting means to change the appearance of data what we have recorded there. Means change of cells, colors, shape, size, height of the rows, column, etc. we can do with the help of formatting only. Formatting can be done in multiple ways, such as we can format the font of the cells, or we can format the table by using the style and format tab available in the home tab. Here you can say format tab available in the home button. Here you can see in the screen. So by using this you can change like this. Here change the color of the cell, designs of the cell, etc. we can change in this option only. So formatting is used to change the appearance of the data which we have recorded in the MS Excel. Now come to the next one here, cells and cell address. We have already learned about cells. What are cells? A cell is a rectangular area on a worksheet formed by the intersection of row and column. Here you can see, here this are called cell. And now come to the next term, that is cell address. A cell address identifies the location of the cell in the worksheet. The address of cell is written using its column letter and row number. Example here. Here you can see in the picture, here numbers are written and here alphabet are written. So this address represent with column letter, here A, B, C, D, E, and here the row numbers. So if we working on here like this green area, so here column name is C and the row number is 5. That's why here it is written C5. So by this we will represent the address of cell, and here this address show in this address bar. Here you can see our first box is given there, that is A1. So A1 shows there. So whatever in whatever cell we can go, the address will written here only. So we will represent this addresses C3, D11, F2 like this. Means we can represent with column letter and row number. Now come to the next term, that is cells ranges. What are cell ranges? A cell range is a rectangular region on a worksheet consisting of two or more cells. The address of a cell range is generally given by the address of the first and the last cell in the separated, and it is separated by colon this by using this sign. Here you can see, if we represent the cell range from 1 to 8, we will represent like this. Here you can see in the shaded portion, this is called cell range. For example, it is started from the first number and end in this last number, whatever we want to end. So its range is A1 to A8. Here you can see in the picture. Here you can see in the picture, the cell range is A1 and A8, and these things will represent with the help of colon. Here you can see, this is through this we can represent these numbers. Here you can see some list are given of cell ranges and address, or we can say references. Cell in column B and row 1 will represent through this, means B column and range from 1 to 10 we will represent like this, B1 to B10. After that, cells in column B through column G and row 10, how we will represent that? B10 and G10, means the range from B10 to G10. After that, all cell in column C, how we will represent? CC. We will just write CC, that it highlights the all rows from 1 to so on. After that, all cell in row 10. If we have to take the all rows of 10, we will write this 10 10. It show all the rows of number 10. After that, all cell in column B through J, means the cell from B to J we will represent like this, B and J. After that, all cell in rows 10 through 30. So we will represent it with 10 to 30, means all cell from 10 to 30 number, all row. Cells in column B through H and rows 10 through 20, means cells of column B we will represent up to H from 10 to 20 we will write like this. So it indicates the cell range. So by using this terms we will represent the cells range there. Now after knowing all the terms in the MS Excel, we will learn about the formulas in how to put the formula and what are the formula in MS Excel. Excel formula are the expression that are used for doing calculation on the worksheet data. Means Excel formula means it is used to do the calculation on a worksheet. Excel formula are very much similar to mathematical formula, but they are written in a different way. Means it is quite much similar to mathematical calculation, but to represent this formula it is different thing. So here are the some elements of Excel formula. Here you can represent the formula by equal to sign. Cell address, we will write the cell address as earlier I told you by A1 and B1, and the mathematical operations we will use the signs plus and this sign, and after that number 6. So if we represent the calculation or multiply or addition, we will use this formula, means equal to A1 plus B1 multiplied by 6. Here is the example of some formula you can see in this chart. Here you can see operator, example, and the purpose for what it is used. Here you can see the operator, the plus sign, it is used for addition. So if we add two cells, here we can write two rows, that is A1 plus A2. It is used to add the value of cells A1 from A2. If we add the number from A1 A2, we will use this formula. And after that subtraction, we will use this formula equal to A1 minus A2 for the subtraction of A1 and A2. After that, this is the sign of multiplication in MS Excel. So this is used to multiply the cells in MS Excel. Here we will use the formula equal to B2 multiplied by B3. This is used to multiply the values of B2 and B3 cells. Means whatever number written in that particular cell, it is multiplied by this formula only. So now this is the sign of division. Here you can see this is the sign of division used in MS Excel. Here you can see equal to D1 slash D1. It is the division sign. It is used to divide the values of D1 and D2 cells, and it will also give the answer of division. Now after that, exponents. Here you can see it is the formula used for exponents, that is A1 exponent signs is given there, then A2. It calculates the exponents when the value in A1 is raised to the power A2. Means it is multiply or calculate the power values. So as you can see, all the formula are started from equal to sign. So in Excel we will use all this formula to calculate the values of that particular cells which we want to calculate it. So now come to the next term, that how to use that formulas in MS Excel. How we will use that formula? We can enter a formula in a cell by either double clicking in the cell and typing the formula directly into the cell or cell bar. Here you can see, here we have made one chart there, the marks list of the student. Here you can see we have written here name and the marks obtained on different subjects. So if we calculate the total marks of this subjects, what we will do, we will just select the given cells and write here the formula. If we want the total only, so we will use this formula, that is addition, because here only we will calculate the total. So for total we will use this, that is represent by plus sign, and after that we have to write the address of the cell. For example, first we will start the formula with equal to sign. After that, what the number we want to include, we will write the address of that cell. That is, we want to include the value of b, so we will write b2 here, and after that c, so we will write c2. After the value of d, we will write d2, and after the value of e, we will write e2. Why? Because here second number 2 is given, that's why we will write like this: b2, c2, d2 and e1. And after we will write all this formula in this f2 column, it will calculate the total of it. Here you can see in another program, the total of all these marks is 301. So this chart represent the formula, and this represent the total sums of given calculation. And we will do the another things by using this formula only. So this is the method to use the formula in MS Excel. So here is all about MS Excel, that is cells, worksheet and formulas. We will learn about formulas and how to use the formulas here. The next term we will learn in next video.